going live. Anyway, because I said I was gonna come on tonight, but apologies. It just, the energies have been kicking my butt. They really have. Well, and I'm on, and I still am not quite feeling awake. And I can't find my cards. But hi, I'm the Ocean of the Ocean's Deep Blue. Let me get my little phone here so that I can see if anybody comes in. Because once again, I can't see. I come in here on YouTube. I can't see the freaking chat. They really need to get their bleep together, okay? Hang on. And to those of you who are actually in, hey.
And to those of you who are actually in.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Chloe. Oh, you slept all day too? I don't know, man. It's just, I could not get anything done today. I tried. And then I still thinking, oh, I've got a show. I got night owls. I'll go on anyway. I'll just go on anyway. Because I said I would, and I hate to not do what I say I'm going to do. Hi. Oh, that must be a troll. Hey. Does your mommy let you up this late? Does your mommy let you stay up this late? You can tell it's woke because it can't tell a man from a woman. Get well. Get well. Thank you. Hi, Hook. Hey, will you get rid of the wokey brokey? Thank you. Hi, Jessica Garibay. Yeah, that guy thought, whoever thought, asking me if I'm a guy. I'm like, no. And it's funny. It's so funny because there are people in this world that can't tell the difference, and I'm really sad to hear that. You poor thing. Get well. Get well. Anyway, hello, Jessica Garibay. If you've never been here before. Oh, Project Skyfalls, you're in. Hook is in. Hi. Atreyu Myers. Oh, there goes another one that's up past his bedtime. Somebody get him too. The trolleys are out tonight, the little trolls. Your mommy let you up this late? Thank you, Carla. I think you're silly. Chloe, get him, Chloe. Just thank you. Are the trolls out tonight? Oh, now I can see the chat. What? What? Carla, if I knew that. And Patricia, are you using some kind of translator? Because if you are, it's not working. I have no idea what you said. Um, Carla, wish I could answer that question if I knew that. Uh, full moon. Ah, I got an answer. The full moon. That's what it is. Thank you, Carla. Here is a sleigh. Thanks. Yeah, I think it's a good color for me. It matches my, I match. I match my cool poncho here. It's really cold here. Oh yeah, wolf moon, absolutely. So anyway, as some of you know, I scalded myself. I did take a video of it, of the scalds today earlier. Thought I'd put them out for you to see, and then I thought, no, maybe I don't know if I should or not. They're pretty scary. They don't hurt really, but this, boy, they look scary, and they itch like crazy, but they're getting better. They're actually healing quite fast for burns. Burns take a long time to heal, so um, anyway, yeah. Well, Carla, I have fibro. I'm trying to get over it. I am gonna cure this somehow. I'm getting better gradually, but sometimes I get so mm, I my hands just don't work right, you know, and um, things just don't work right. My body just doesn't work quite right, so I have to just like deal with that. And fortunately, I know a lot about healing, so every now and then I scald myself and I get better and it goes away. And it's kind of interesting because uh, I have a friend who got burned when they were a baby and they've still got the scar. I've been scalded several times and the scars eventually go away. I get a scar for a little while and it goes away. I guess I'm kind of trading things. I mean, I have these super healing abilities. I mean, I heal pretty fast, but I got fibro. Go figure. I don't understand it, but uh, my healing witch. I perform literal miracles. Yeah. Yeah, and I can tell you one of the best things for burns, if you get some apple cider vinegar, they say, which I did right away. But even better, get yourself some full strength comfrey cream, which I have, and it's hard to find. And if somebody doesn't have a jar of full strength comfrey cream, you need one because it fixes more than just burns. It helps burns a lot. It's very soothing and it takes pain away on contact. And it knits. It's called bone knit too, and knit things together better than anything I have ever found in my entire life. One of the strongest herbs I've ever found is comfrey. Very just a lowly, they call it an invasive weed. And most things that they call weeds are, isn't it weird how they call so many things weeds that are actually tremendous healers? And I was thinking these burns are nothing like what people are suffering right now. You know, I was going to do cards tonight for the full moon. I can't find my cards. So I'm not supposed to do cards tonight. I'm supposed to talk about this. And what's been on my mind is the fires. May I ask what you do have? I don't know how to spell it. Comfrey? C-O-M-F-R-E-Y? Comfrey is the herb's name. I get it from a company. I met a woman a long time ago, Reiki master, and her son went into making it. And I bought a carton of it so I wouldn't be, or actually a case of it so I would never be without it, because I lost track of it for a while. But this stuff has healed so many things for me that, you know, faster than normal. This is an herb that the Indians used. If you're interested in purchasing some, let me know, folks. You might need this stuff. But it ain't going to be cheap. It's going to be about $45. It's going to be for a jar like that, but you put a very thin amount on. I'm not advertising. I don't really want to get rid of what my stash, my lifetime stash. But I had to get I had to get several jars in order to just buy it. So if you want it, let me know. No smell to speak of. Doesn't even have a flavor. Non-allergenic, antibacterial. There is nothing in here but comfrey. Nothing. They have managed to, they put it through a special machine that extracts this straight from the comfrey, and all it is comfrey oil, period. It is the plant, organic comfrey. And it will hurt nobody. If somebody gets a hold of this, like a kid or an animal, and eats this, they're not going to die. They're going to be fine. They're probably going to be healthier. There is no toxin in here. You'll read and they'll try and tell you that comfrey has toxins. There is no toxins been tested. There is a type of comfrey that has been bred to not have that toxin. And that's the kind that is used. Besides, this is the leaves and not the root. So here, you know, if you're interested, let me know. But I'm not selling this at large, okay? I will let some of it go to people who feel they really need this. Like maybe Dolly. I was thinking of asking Dolly if she wanted some of this. I am a shaman. Am I a witch? Well, and some people, you know, how do you define that? I'm not exactly a Wiccan. Come on up, cowboy. Cowboy wants to come up. I'm not a Wiccan. I'm a shaman. I'm not a witch. What is a witch? What are you calling a witch? What do they call? You know, there's a lot of different ways to call that. You know, I don't know how to answer that. I'm really a shaman. A bacon dragon. No. Where? Black. There's Black Dragon. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, I don't know why either. Um, why does Carla seem like AI to you? Or is it just that we've been having so many trolls? Um, I think we've just been having so many trolls, Carla, that, mm, you know, some people stay up way past their bedtime and they quit eating crayons just long enough to come in and give live streamers some trouble. So, anyway, or try to. I don't care, I just laugh at them. I don't really give a darn. Who's not making sense? Oh, huh? I was a witch. Well, that may be in my background, actually. Um, it's actually a family lineage thing. That may be in my. Because, but really, on my mother's side, Native American. Great grandma was a midwife, Cherokee midwife. Uh, Father's side, magical for sure. Were they witches? If that's what you want to call it, if that's what you call it. Um, but they knew magic. My dad knew magic, although he did not say it too often. He did show me a little bit. So, do I kind of have that on both sides? Yeah, I do. So, hey, Bree, come on, let people see you. I know, he's so cute. Thank you, love. Well, yeah, healing people. Good. How about this? I'm a magical person. Shaman. I call myself a shaman. It scares people less. I calling myself a witch just scares people, some people. And there are people that just jump all over you. And I found if I say shaman, which I can lay claim to, because I have died and returned, I actually had a near death experience, I can lay claim to that. I use herbs and I do singing and drumming and I have a native background and um, I take care of spiritual problems for people. I can lay claim to the title shaman, shamanic. I haven't gone through this shaman school that some people have, and I probably never will because I don't feel that that's the way we become a shaman. I feel like it's something that happens to you. You know, the shaman life chose me. that's um, that's the way I look at it. The shaman life chose me. It just started happening. That it just was there. What are you doing, knucklehead? Okay, I gotta show off Mr. Wonderful. Come here. Come here. Ow. Ow. Come on. Come on, you're gonna make mommy turn the camera all the way around for your regal presence. Okay, he's not gonna cooperate, so he's a cat. What do you want? He's a kitty. He's not gonna come in camera range. He's not ready for his close-up, Mr. DeMille. You. Hey, Stinker, come here. Come here, Mr. Cowboy Baby. People want to see you. People want to see you, Mr. Purry Cake. Why isn't this thing just swiveling? There he is. Hello. He's going to be next to me. The swivel arm isn't swiveling. What else? Hey. It's just the way tonight's going. What the heck? There's my pretty cowboy. Oh, Mr. Sweet Mew. Sweet little boy cake. Yeah, I figure I owed you anyway, coming in at least, even though I'm way late. This is usually not the time I come on. But I thought I'd come in anyway, even though I'm way late, because I know y'all are night owls. And so I figure at least I could see some of you. Hey! Let me catch up. How old is he? I'm not sure. I think when I got him, they said he was maybe... How old are you? He's a rescue kitty. So I don't know, really. I'm not sure how old he is. He's an older cat, I know that. But, I think he might have been 8 when I got it. No. I can't remember. Well, yeah, he's talking a lot. Oh, how did I get my hair to look like this? I'm cheating tonight. I found one of my beautiful clip-in bangs. These are clip-in bangs. And I just liked them. I said, hey, you know, I'm going to wear these tonight. I think they look pretty good with this, with the shawl or poncho. I think the hair looks perfect with the poncho. I change my hair sometimes. I wear hats too. I wear all these hats and change my hair and I change everything. I just like to. Yeah, my sweet cowboy is such a, yeah, he's a belly rub freak, aren't you? Oh, yes, you're handsome. You're such a handsome boy. Oh, he did the cutest thing. Of course he did. Mr. Wonderful. He did the cutest darn thing today. I'll tell you about that. Wish I could have gotten a recording of that. Maybe he'll do it again, but I'm leaning over and I'm petting him with both hands and my face is really close. And he just looks up at me and he's so happy. You know, he's purr, 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 purr. And he just looks up and he kind of very lightly bites my nose, the tip of my nose, like 3 times in succession real fast. And he goes, row, row, row. It was just so funny. He's never done that before. And I'm there going, well, you must really be enjoying this. I guess, you know, it was so funny. It's just row, row, row. Okay. You know how they lightly bite you when they love you? They just love, you know, I love you, chomp. He's so cute. Yeah, he's my baby cake. YouTube still hasn't got the chat thing working right. Isn't that ridiculous? It is so ridiculous. I have to have my phone open to my... Now I've petted him and I got cat hairs in my face and up my nose. And I love him. Even if I will put up with the cat hairs for my baby cake. We all love you, knucklehead. Oh. Aw. He's holding my hand. He does that. He reaches over and he puts his little paws on my hand. He's like, mm, mm. He's a sweet boy. Anyway. Oh, your vanilla licked your nose? Yeah, see, the chat was frozen. Yeah, I should. Thank you, Carla. I was thinking of that. And I might do my hair that way. Oh, Lewis came in. Hi, Lewis. How you doing? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had somebody hit on me over at Psyche's. I was on Psyche's panel, and some guy just wouldn't stop hitting on me. I'm like, no, it wasn't Psyche. It was at Wingy's, Angel Wings, over at Angel Wings' place. That's right. I wasn't on the panel. That's right. He was looking at my picture. You know, my avatar. He's like, you're smoking hot. I wouldn't throw you out of bed. Would you throw me out of bed? And all he's got is like a black dot for his avatar. I'm like, how can I tell? So then he puts a picture in and it's like, well, hey, I said, yeah, you're cute. So, probably not. Depends on other things. But then he just takes that as an excuse to just go right in. And I'm like, dude, I just met you. I'm not that fast. Yeah, we're going to have a full planetary alignment. Woohoo. Yeah, and I mean, the rest of this time, he was just like hitting on me, hitting on me, hitting on me. And Angel Wingy's just finally close. I think it was really annoying her. She said afterwards, why didn't you just time him out or something? I said, well, I didn't know you wanted me to. I tried to like dissuade him. I'm like, hey, this is not what the show's about. It's not a dating site. Aw. He's so adorable when he does that. He's got his head pressed against my hand. He's kind of, curled up like kitties do, and then he just pressed his head into my hand. The top of his head, so he's all curled up. Yes, Mr. Mew Cake. Aw, my sweet little baby cake. Anyway, what would I do without my Mew? Yeah, I think I should do all my hair like this. Get streaks in my hair again. I probably should. Yeah, I was worried that I maybe would have a stalker there. I've had them. I've always had them. I don't know what to do. You know what? I still don't know what to do when people just randomly hit on me, and you'd think by this time I'd know what to do. I just kind of laugh. I'm uncomfortable. Say thanks, but I'm not interested. I have to get to notice somebody before I want to do anything. I'm attracted more to minds than I am your personality's got to be there, or I'm not attracted. Yeah, it's really more. I mean, I fell in love with David before ever seeing who he actually was. I never saw his face. We typed to each other back and forth in the old days. All you had was avatars, which are never people's real picture anyway. And we just chatted to each other, and I fell in love with his mind. Whoops. What? My traveling gypsy Taro. Hi. Oh, Ventura's starting to burn. Oh, good grief. You know, yeah, I hope Scotty's safe. You did. Yeah, it's a really sweet kitty. You got divorced and remarried because of... Oh, now I gotta scroll back. Hang on. What? Yeah, Chloe, I don't know what's going on, but you're... I don't know. I think you're a good-looking... You know what, though? Maybe you need... Maybe you need a little bit of makeup. Just to indicate that you're available. I mean, sometimes when women walk around with no makeup at all, men kind of are not sure that they're not going to get in trouble hitting on them, you know, because they're not sure. I think sometimes that's why they like you to wear a little bit of makeup, is so that they know that you're, because I mean, there's a lot of women walking around that'll, you know, maybe you just need a little bit of some signs that, yeah, you are definitely a female and identifying as such. These days, I think people are very confused. But my avatar, you know, looks obviously female, so I guess he felt secure. A figment with bacon. Yeah, that's right. Except figment was purple. Oh dear. Oh, yeah. That kind of a fight. Yeah, you gotta watch that stuff. Oh, cowboy, you're such a sweet boy. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky I rescued him, and you know, our rescues rescue us. They always do. Are you taking off, Carla? Okay. Okay. Um, well, anyway, I wanted to say a bit about the fires tonight. I can't find my cards. My whole freaking box of cards. I can't find them. They are hiding. So I can only guess that I'm not supposed to do cards tonight. I am going to ask the weather workers to please spare a thought to calm down the Santa Ana winds, which are going to make it even worse, because that's what did it in the first place. Well, that and the lack of accountability. And I just wanted to say my bit tonight. And my bit tonight, well, yeah, I can always use a pendulum if we really need to ask something. or a lot of things I just get psychically anyway. But I want to say my bit tonight because I heard somebody else saying their bit, and he's one of these guys that has some awesome guests on, but he is so fluffy that sometimes I just cannot listen to him. He's very fluffy, very sugary, and for me, that's not life. That's just not life. But I allow him that. I allow people that if that's the way they are. But he had to evacuate and move somewhere else because he saw, and I guess this was just a while ago that he moved because he saw the writing on the wall as far as being in that part of the world. Being in California, he just saw the way things were going. I guess he was in LA and they just saw the writing on the wall. Things were going south there. But he had this big rant. It was supposed to be a prediction show. He had this big rant about how blaming somebody is not the way, and everybody's just ourselves anyway, and so on and so on and so on. And I'm thinking, you left there because you saw what was going on, first of all and foremost. And he's talking about his angels told him thus and so, that it's like it's no use blaming anybody to me, the whole problem, the reason it's falling, and I said Hollywood was going to go. It was going to take itself out, probably. Hollywood is falling. California is falling. It's because of lack of accountability, in my opinion. He's saying accountability is not going to do, he was saying, trying to hold somebody to blame is not going to do any good. Yes, it is. You've got to get the wrong people out of office and get somebody who cares about you. Because I just saw Gavin Newsom today talking about how there are already investors coming in and offering money, so we've really got a bright future. What about all those people that you destroyed through your incompetence? Why is it happening? Nobody's accountable. Somebody robs a place, they get brought in, let out. Somebody tortures a place, they get brought in, let back out. People are out there killing themselves and dying. The algorithm doesn't like that word. People are out there suffering because of the decisions that are made by people who are unaccountable, not being held accountable. The people are not being held accountable. They don't believe in accountability. That's what's wrong. It's like, I came in tonight anyway. I'm sorry, I don't have cards. It's my fault somehow. I couldn't find them. Or maybe it's just the go with the flow. I have to go with the flow. Talk about this instead. But in any event, I burned myself. That's me. I did that. I was klutzy. It's not that hard to be accountable. Unless you've got some kind of criminal stuff on your mind. They don't want to be accountable. if I'm the cause of something, I admit, oh gosh, that was me. I've had to admit it in my life a few times. Oh, that was me. Apologies. But if nobody ever has to admit to anything, why would they ever want to do any better? I mean, the whole concept of sin was originally you miss the mark, and then you try to do better next time. That was the whole concept, the whole idea. It really wasn't about, oh, sin and you're going to hell forever and blah, blah, blah. It wasn't like that originally. Well, I'm not going to get into a religious discussion tonight, but I am going to say another thing too. He was talking about throwing feathers at things. Throw feathers instead. Sweetheart, angels are not really fluffy. We all know that. If you really think about it, angels are not fluffy. The mighty cherubim and seraphim were warriors. Quite often, they would show up to hold people accountable. That's part of their job, was holding people accountable for things. Look at history. If you want to believe in angels. I do, of course, but I don't see them the way that some people do. They are not one-dimensional, fluffy marshmallow creatures. You know, some people think of angels as being fluffy as cowboy's belly, little white marshmallow belly. But my little Manxmallow is not, he is his own kind of angel, I guess. But angels were quite often, you know, they were messengers, but they were more. They quite often brought the wrath of God with them. So, was it really the wrath of God, though? That's a whole nother thing. Yeah, well, yeah. New Scum wants more money. Oh, hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. Oh, it flashed me your comments for a minute there. Yeah, Biden's not held accountable for anything. Nobody is being held accountable for anything. Yeah. I think they came a lot of times in human forms just to comfort people, so people would be more comfortable, because the way that angels were originally described as looking isn't even human, you know, and nothing close to human. So, you know, why people think they're, see, now we're all the way, we've devolved the idea all the way to these fluffy creatures. And they can be if they need to be. I mean, there are ministering angels. There are all kinds of angels. They do all kinds of jobs in this universe. All kinds of jobs. Smart meters, right? Oh, I know. I'm so concerned we have smart meters. Those smart meters are bad. You know, and they had their reservoir shut down that would have protected the Palisades, that would have been water for the Palisades. You know that they were just waiting. You know that they were just waiting for this to happen. And I really think somebody was saying they think it's because, actually more than one somebody was saying they think it's because they've got the, oh, what is it, the Olympics coming there in a few years. I think in 27. And so they want to build a great big new place. It's probably another land grab. Do they care about the people? Do they care about the pets, the people, the homeless? Who knows how many hundred homeless? Or maybe thousand. Do they care about them? No. My friends, that is true psychopathy. Why did they divert all the water from that area? Yeah, to save a smelt fish. It's always an excuse. I'm pretty sure that it works this way. Hey, we want to do something stupid that people won't like. I know. Let's find an animal that we can say is endangered, and then we're saving it by doing this stupid thing. And then they can't say anything. Then the people have to accept it. I'm like, I'm sure that's how the decision's made. And then they look and they say, there's this little smeltfish that could be endangered. Yeah. Oh, 28, yeah. Yeah, in this case it's different. It's not do-ups. I know I can't say the other thing. Mountain Dews, do-ups. Heavy on the wop. Wop, wop, wop. They got wop, didn't they? No, this time it was, they used smart meters. God. Smart meters are honestly a tool of mayhem and destruction because they're also very, very bad for people. Yeah, we have really got to put energy behind all this changing before very much longer because these things are painful to look at. I realize that the destruction is coming. I've been saying it. We've been feeling it, haven't we? There are places that are gonna go down. California is fall of California. It's just the beginning. And what have I been saying? Get out of the cities. They're gonna go for the cities. Let's see. Yeah, they couldn't explain where the money went, of course. Unaccountable. Unaccountable. Unaccountable Newscomb. The timing, yeah. No. Oh, I hope you get better too. What happened, Hook? What happened? Oh, I missed something. Yeah, good old Newscomb. He needs his butt kicked, really. He needs his butt kicked. Okay, let me find out what the heck are you talking about. I hope you get better soon. I hope everybody did. I don't know what you're talking about exactly, but radio waves, uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Hook. And you're not that far from the fires and probably thrown all kinds of stuff into the air. Ah! Yeah. Well, you're not that far from there, are you? I mean, you're in California, aren't you? I can't remember daggone things some days. About where everybody is, I try to keep track of y'all. Psyche's was in supposedly a safe area, and then they were being warned to flee. And then after the people fled, their houses were getting broken into and looted. Some of the people, the looters, dressed as firefighters. Oh my God. Well, that's why you're sick. That's throwing a bunch of toxins in the air, baby. Okay, so I think I know what we need to do tonight on this full moon. We need to do some intentions, prayers, whatever you want to do, whatever it is you believe in. We need to send some energy there to protect the people that are still there that can't just get out. Not everybody has the money to just up and leave and relocate or the wherewithal. But Hook, did I not tell you to leave there? Honey, if there's any way that you can get out of there, find somewhere else to be. It's not looking pretty. It might be better in time, but right now, the trash has not been taken out yet. Oh God. I know. I know. Not everybody can just up and leave. Like this guy. And this really pissed me off about this guy who, oh, don't help, but all I was hearing, it was sickening me. It was making me sick to my stomach. How cutesy and saccharine he is. Fake sweet. He thinks that everybody has the ability to do what they did, get up and leave. It's not that easy, is it? If I had to leave here, I don't know where I'd go. But I'm in a small town. Chances are I won't have to. There's a very good chance I'll be okay here because the land is not that, it's not prime real estate in any way. If I lived in one of the cities, I'd be concerned. I'd be wanting to move. But if you're in a city, get out of the city. At least get to, far enough away. I know it isn't always possible. But I'm telling you, This is just the beginning. Don't say you weren't warned. And these jerks, until somebody holds their feet to the fire, they're not going to straighten out. Somebody's got to hold these people accountable, or they're not going to straighten out. Okay, so let's take a moment. You know, Hook, there are days coming where you'll be glad to have been kept alive. We've got brighter days coming. You're still here for a reason. Look, how my glasses are bothering me. Look, honey, that's not a good way to go, okay? That's your choice, but it's not a fun way to go. Fires are not. Kind of ironic that I got burned. I'm here. I'm not in a city. I accidentally burned myself. But the funny thing is all the way through, it hasn't really hurt. Burns generally hurt. It hasn't hurt. I know it's probably got some kind of meaning. Oh, cowboy. I got your hairs everywhere. I know it's probably got some kind of meaning that I haven't figured out yet. Let's take a moment and see if we can ask the winds to calm down. I may have a special ceremony for California. But right now, I'm just going to ask for help for all the affected people who have not been taken care of by people who should have been taking care of things. For all the things that have happened due to lack of accountability. And psychopaths. I mean, honestly, Gavin is a psychopath. Because he was happy. He was doing a little dance. People are already making offers. There are people dying. Their pets are dying. They're burning to death, Gavin. You freaking psychopath. That's what he is. That's what these people are. These people got to get out of that job. It's got to take a fall. It's got to take a fall in order for it to change. It's the only way. And this is big enough to wake people up and say, wait a minute. I mean, there's so much lack of planning, lack of... Okay, the bright side is people are going to wake up from this. But it's still... And maybe that's why we're so doggone tired this full moon. Is like the energy is so wild. And okay, so my guides are here, always, of course. Your guides are always there, whether you know it or not. It's just you getting yourself into the right mind to contact them. It's not having to call them. They're right here, always. Okay, what can I do to help? Whoa, those were magic words. What can I do to help? Okay, we've made a connection. Hook, be the receiver of these words. I can't read the freaking chat. Hang on. Cowboy's got my other hand. Black Dragon, don't tell me, let me guess. You're one of those guys who has your guardian angel usually standing in a corner face palming, right? Hi, Moon Jay Turtle. Um, yeah. Unreported deaths, all those homeless people. Almost got electrocuted. Oh, dear. Well, then you're supposed to be saved, Hook. Yeah, we need some real leadership. Mm-hmm. Look, love. This is the thing. It's up to us. We're the ones who can say, and Hook, please accept this energy on behalf of where you are. I'm going to ask for help. We need some help with this. We need some help with the wind. We need some help with... I'll open some portals to make sure that the deceased get home safely. That they aren't stuck. Yes, I'm asking for that. In the areas where they're needed. Open the portals and let them go home. Is there a blessing you can give? And wind, can you calm down? We've got people dying, suffering. Can you calm down? It's out of balance. This is all out of balance and artificially created. It didn't have to go this way. It didn't have to be this way. I can't pick up my hand. Cowboy's sleeping on my hand. I'm sorry I can't come to work today. My cat was sleeping on my arm. He's having such a good sleep, too. He's holding my arm like he's holding my arm, laying his head on my hand. It's like, Mom, I need a cuddle. Okay, Cowboy. I'm not going to take my hand away. I'm going to do the song, though. Mother, I send my roots down, send my roots down, till I feel the beating of your heart. Mother, I send my roots down, send my roots down, till I feel the beating of your heart. And I feel love coming right back to me. I feel love coming right back to me. Father, I send my branches up, send my branches up, till I feel your energy. Father, I send my branches up, send my branches up, till I feel your energy. I feel love coming right back to me. I feel love coming right back to me. Did I wake you up, Mr. Cake? I know I'm a child of the earth and the sky. I feel love. Yes, I know I'm a child of the earth and the sky. I feel love. I feel love coming right back to me. I feel love coming right back to me. Coming right back to me. Otoko, atoko baraka dingichikatoko baraka baraka. Gipagoro, scorbriarbo. Faroko, we got corobria. Foro, your baria para. In a cata, Corabania, Gracias, Marcorina. Fra, we got a oro, Paria. Yavarcori scorbrinia, was upon Boria. Abarabak, Gigavarcoria, papa. Gabrabar, Poropodo, Porcaragaro. Icarano, upper Corhich, Bargarium. A paro, Parcarium, Pororbergum. Abarak or Corgia. A Paracarmabus Corobore. For a Bricatacora, one carry my year or cover of Japa, Porcura. Yinuk mamba kerekeram. Bargarororia. Wamaria. Furamampa. Mikakarum. Vata di ka. Vata dia. Foreti kaparia. Bargaromania. Ifaranokora. Imbarkorgoror. Nirabara. Verim. Porium. Pirum. Proria. Mirala. Mirala. Farum Parira. Ikura Parikarea. I am Pekamatin Katakara Beats Kanupari. Frankiria Manpukiria Puripa. Viriano. Timpapa. Nguruga. Varagam. When you meant Ika come to crowd. Varagam. Put him. Okay. You know how these things are. Something about the order of things. Something about another blessing. Something to be done, so it be done. Because I heard the Varium, and I think that's kind of like, so it be done, as far as I can tell. Something is gold. Golden. Something about gold. Is it... There are people who are going to be seeing it as a judgment, and in a way it is. But it's not sent by God. But it was due to happen. Not exactly sent by God, but it was due to happen. It could have been avoided. It is a true tragedy. And you know the difference between a tragedy and something else is a tragedy could have been avoided. But they didn't. No, they wanted it to happen. They wanted this to happen. And like a true psychopath, the people involved with this don't care about the pain or the loss of life. It doesn't faze them. When I saw New Scum kind of doing a little dance, and so happy, kind of smiling, people are already making offers for the land. Dude. If people can't see who you are by now, wow. Can you see him now? That guy ain't human. He ain't fully human. He's missing a pretty vital part, like a conscience. Let me get some water. It The other problem is DEIs. People being chosen for the diversity over their ability. No, I didn't see that light, but I felt it. Oh, did somebody come in and give us trouble? Oh, hi, from the other stream. Yeah, Moonjay Turtle is from Psyche's place. Oh, hi, Moonjay. If you feel comfortable here, stay. If you don't. It's all cool. Ah. Chloe, do you have any translation that you got? And we know that it's not really the words, it's the rhythm, it's the energy, it's the frequency. Okay, something's happening. I can feel it. Internally, I feel all this energy. Beam it out. Okay, I am going to use love to try and calm things down. I advise you to do the same because it's going to be crazy. But if there's a way to get yourself out of the path of all this, somebody's got to be there to vote his ass out. You got to get rid of these people that are not doing a job. It's time for Clown World to die. Clown World has got to go. We've got to separate from it. And this is part of the big separation. There are going to be places decimated. It's part of the old earth. We're seeing the old earth really fall apart now. 3D is really falling apart. And I saw this in my dreams. I told you about it. There are places where the land is so disturbed. The ground is very uneven. Old earth is crumbling. New earth, step off into new earth or be caught up in old earth energies. Maybe eventually what all of us, but remember, just because mass chaos is happening all around you does not mean that you have to be a part of it. And just because this stuff is happening doesn't mean it has to happen to you. It's not inevitable. You're not powerless. More than ever, we have the ability to change and shift things. As we go farther into the fourth dimension, things are becoming more malleable. So start to imagine better, and it may be really hard right now, but it really is up to you to imagine a better reality. Said something that we had to remember. I am the something. Yeah, the gold. Well, we're supposed to be entering a golden age. Yeah, I saw the gold. Golden. Something golden. Gomada Gomada. Free Gona Bolivia. You got a Botica Noto. For a Gorgaria, my Porigo de Boroboro. If I don't Gorgoria, if I don't get else, go to Briga Gorgoria. Scarbaria, Gorbia, and get out in Gorgoria, but get out and go to Paria, Paria, Mugrica. Firagarama, Picaragar, and Mara is Coroni Vigria. Bit of Paparia and Picarica. Paparia and Picararia and Bercoria, Scorium, and Carrios, Cadenium, Kikio, Corgaria. Yogatica. Shaka, the Gohria, Barcadian. Shakam, Burkatapa. For a Karama. There are, okay, whoa. Whoa, whoo. Whoa. Okay. I'm getting used. Oh, I'm getting used to it. Okay. I accept it. Oh. Okay, I'm getting some kind of energy. I'm not sure what I'm doing with it yet. Oh, wow. Okay. For one thing, I got to get the Golden Dragon course on for all of you. We've got to do that. I've got to get, okay. We've got to do the initiations for all of you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got to do those initiations. Some of us have already had them, but I'll do them. Why? Because I'm a shaman and it's my job to do that kind of thing. I will be offering that in Patreon. Those of you who can and are interested, I will be offering that in Patreon. But we will be doing some work on your behalf. But yeah, we need some attunements, some alignments, maybe some clearings. I really got to get onto that thing where I can offer classes and stuff. I really got to get onto that. Yeah. Hey, angel wingies. What, Typhon? Oh, that's good. That's a switch. Yeah, it's our job who have the ability to do these things to do them. Well, Angel, we just sent some energy on to calm down the wind. Try and get the wind calmed down. Remember, these storms have personalities. Hey, anciently they knew that. Boy, am I feeling the energy when I'm talking about this. They all have these weather fronts and everything, they have personalities. I know that sounds crazy, but is it really? They name them. You know why? Because somebody knows that. Somebody knows they have personalities. They knew it way back in the day. Thank you, Angel. Wingies was healing type on. Yeah, see, we need more people to be able to do this stuff. Yeah. Yeah. We got to do our part. And if you know how to do this stuff, then it's your part. We were sent here for this time. We came here for this time. We came here to be here now. This is the time we came for. So be here. Do your thing that you were supposed to do. It's time to do it. Time to do it. Whatever you were sent here for. I think it's time to pull out your magic sword and start slashing and hacking. It's time to pull out your magic wand. It's time to pull out your bag of magic in general and use it. We're all here now for a reason. We're where we are for a reason. And Hook, maybe you're being called. Could be, Hook, that you're being called. I don't know. Only you can know that. Yeah, I'm seeing the golden dragon. Golden dragon is involved in all this somehow. The golden mother dragon. Mother golden dragon. Wow. Oh, she's a full-grown dragon. This is not a baby dragon. This is a full-grown dragon. And huge. Mother dragon, is there anything you need me to tell people? Is there anything you need me to do? She's just, she looks like a Chinese dragon. And it's like she's just, is it are you showing me like the figure 8 Okay, what's this? Okay. Something's going on with the hands again. Here we go with the hands again. Okay. Not sure what's going on here. I'm just making the motions they're showing me. Whoa. Yeah. Chloe, get some rest. Love you. Hi. Sending energy to LA and the surrounding areas, sending energy to California, and channeling whatever we can to help the people there. I'm feeling very drifty. I will not be on much longer, I don't think. I think I'm going to have, that may be why we've been sleeping. We've been needing to sleep so we can go out and do our missions in our etheric forms. But I needed to touch base with you. We needed to do some things together. I did too, Angel. A lot of people did. Yeah, Israel. I'm a shamanic medium. And energy worker. So we're trying to alleviate, or working on, not trying, we are doing it. We are alleviating some of the stress and chaos going on in California. Yes, they really need help. To be without water at a time like this. When it could have all been avoided. It's hard. Yeah. Thank God I have Cowboy. Yeah, Liz, thank goodness I have Cowboy because he helps me so much. When I can't sleep, he purrs. He purrs. Oh, you're going to turn over and get your belly rubbed now. Is that your pay? That and the pate I made for you. I made you some special turkey pate. He's a hard-working little kitty. I I took some of the turkey and they came from the turkey carcass that I made bone broth out of and just threw it in the magic bullet and made threw the organs and whatever in there too and made him some pate. Turkey pate. Boy, he loves that. He licked the bowl clean really fast. Could be Louis. Or maybe one of your guides. Othello. You know what? Othello. Hi. Do you have anything to say? You're just lending just here for support. That's sweet of you. Yeah, the mother dragon is doing something. She's working some kind of magic. And she's moving round and round and round. Just kind of looks like that Celtic knotwork type stuff, you know. It's beautiful, really. Wish you guys could see it. Maybe I'll try and draw it. Othello. Oslo. Oslo. It does sort of sound like that, doesn't it? Oslo. You know what? Angel Wings, you're going through some of the same stuff I went through. Looks like you're taking the same trajectory. I was doing that sort of stuff a few years ago. And I was doing stuff like that. A lot of these monsters, they didn't want to be monsters. I think I mentioned that in the last show. Some of these monsters didn't want to be monsters. So what did I do? I helped them. If you don't want to be a monster anymore, we can help you with that. Some of them just didn't want to be anymore. They just wanted rest. They just wanted to rest. And so I let them rest. I put them to rest. That must be terrible to have a curse on you and then you become a monster. And a bunch of stuff you didn't really want to do. See, we can't even imagine thousands of years war. We can't even imagine Battle of Immortals. We can't even imagine. Although, science fiction has imagined it, let me tell you. Not being able to die? See, that's the thing with immortality. You want to be able to die when it's time, when you want to go. You don't want to stay too long forever. You don't want to stay forever. What, stay trapped in the matrix forever and ever? In the same form? You don't want that. I sure don't want it. You know what, Black Dragon? I would have to defer on that. I would say that they are not human. The ones that you would consider monsters, not really human. Because pretty much like Newscomb, they're missing something. As far as being human, they fall short. Because remember, humans are also... I just saw videos of a guy who makes tiny homes to donate to homeless people. He does it on his own time with his own money. There are people who put themselves in harm's way to help others. And really, there are so many good people, but their deeds are often overshadowed by the psychopaths, because the psychopaths are just so showy, like Newscomb. He is, though, 100% psychopath. I mean, if you would see him dancing and happy with the fires in the background, people are already offering us money, already offering money for the land. Isn't this great? Oh my God. I'm sorry, but you are not a human being. If you are dancing around happy that people are suffering like that, you are not a human being. Something has gotten a hold of you. If you ever were a human being, you're being controlled by something else. If he ever was a human being, and we know that some of these people aren't. Some folks ain't human. They look human. They look it, but they're not. I mean, humans can be wonderful, brilliant. We're human. Of course, we also have our star lineage. But what's backing some of these people? You know, Diddy, that kind of person. They live. Remember, they live. Maybe not human. Quite possibly some other creature. And I'm almost positive that every single one of them that is like that has some other creature pulling the strings. They're not really human. They just look human. So don't put yourself down for being a human in a human body. We're here for a reason. Humans are going to fix this. We're going to get a lot of help. It's true. A lot of help from our guides. But humans in a human body, people running around in a human body, are going to fix this too. Because remember, we're the creators. We're given this ability to create, you see? And we're going to create something entirely different than Clown World. So start imagining. That's why I want to do manifesting courses. You really need to understand that you have the power to shift the whole fortune of the planet. Everybody on the planet. You're very important. You who are aware of who you really are. And some of you who are not aware yet. But you came here to shift things. If you're on this channel, you probably came here to shift things. I'm going to help you with that. It's one of the reasons I came here. Wingy's is going to help you with that, right? Yeah. You know, we're going to change everything. Yeah. Mother and Father. Cosmic Mother and Father tell me we can change everything. We're going to be given a way to change everything. We already have it. No, they say, no, you're not going to be given it. You already have it. But we're going to be given knowledge of how to unlock all that. Yeah, they say, no, you have everything. You have everything you need to handle this. Don't sell yourself short. You're much more powerful than you know. You always have been. We're just around to help you remember that. To support you and send you love in the meantime. And I feel an excitement welling up. We get to do what we came for. Finally. Finally. The times that we've been waiting for are here. So rejoice. These are the times that we came here for. You have the power to shift things. Let's do it. Let's do it. Imagine a much, much better place. Imagine a place where the leaders really want to take care of the people and help them. Imagine a place where communities are helping the people. Communities are getting together to do things. You know what? We came together and elected Trump. From very disparate, not desperate, but disparate. That means very different. Walks of life, types of people, different races, different religions. We all came together knowing that we needed something new. I was trying to say. We needed something new. We needed something different than Clown World. And so we knew that we had to do something. Right? Had to shift something in order to get that to happen. But Clown World has got to die in order for the real thing to come through. So, yes. Me too, Angel Wings. Yeah. That's why our energy is so similar, is because we're the ancients. You know, we're the people we've been waiting for. The people have been waiting for us to come online and do our thing. Right? Come online and do our thing. That's what we're here for. It's what we came for. Come on. If you think about it, of course you know you did. Of course, that's why you're here. You know that you just, it's exciting, isn't it? You're going to change the whole course of history. You're going to change the whole course of everything. And so am I. We're going to do it. We're going to do that. Everything's going to change and we're going to get to watch it. Isn't that exciting? And, you know, these days I'm happy a lot more. I feel that excitement a lot more. I wake up and I don't feel as down. I used to, as a matter of fact, yeah, I'm a lot happier than I used to be. Oddly, in the middle, oh, there we go. There we go. Reconnecting. In the middle of all this chaos, I'm happier than I've been my whole life. I'm more at peace. I'm not afraid. I'm not fearful. This is great. There was always this fear. There was always this dread. I'm losing that. It's wonderful. Black Dragon, could it have been Mother Dragon? She's ancient. I don't think there is anything more ancient than Source. I could be wrong. Except maybe primordial chaos, I have no idea. Oneness, we're told, existed. Unity, oneness, existed first. First there was oneness, there was unity. But out of unity came everything. Because out of unity arose eventually a differentiation. Some of my guides are very old too. I mean, they've really been around. Yeah, the source is infinite. Infinitely old. Because there isn't any time, really. Time is an illusion. It's something we just keep to file things. Remember, time is how we file things. Events. Loves. I'm excited. Because we're on this voyage to change everything. And we're going to get to see it in real time. We're going to be a part of it. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Get excited about it. You're here for this. You got the best tickets. It could have been the Golden Mother Dragon. She is working some kind of magic. I don't know exactly what she's doing. some of her ways are so different from ours. But in her movement, it's like a dance. Ah. Okay, pardon me, I'm supposed to look at her. She's looking at me. I'm supposed to look into her eyes. She's looking straight at me. What is it? She's a very positive being, so something's coming into me. Oh, it's really hard to take my eyes off her. It feels like something's coming into me and down my spine. And down my front too. There's energy. Actually, it's down at my front and up my spine. Must be, maybe it's Kundalini energy of some sort. Kundalini energy. Dragon energy. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to try and read chat now, but is it brighter in here? Did anybody notice? Did it get brighter in here? It looks brighter. Well, I know that she's up to something right now. I think she's trying to help us. Well, she'll think she's helping us. She ain't trying. She's helping us. Gosh, my eyes are getting weird. It's like things are moving around. It's like some weird kind of trip. I think so, Lewis. Okay. I'm going to be patient about it. Really? I think she's telling me that this is kind of an initiation for me. I want to do the Golden Dragon initiations, then I need to be ready to do that. There needs to be some attunement. And I think I'm getting it right now. They always do these things publicly. When I'm streaming, it seems like that's when these things happen. Because it broadcasts. I guess they wanted a record of it, maybe. I don't know. Maybe because the energy is streaming to a lot of places. I don't know why. But they do this so often on a live stream. Wow. It's going to continue. Okay, it's going to continue. Yeah, a lot of flashing of light. Pull out a corrupt version of herself. Another stronger psychic than you and I? Who's that? She's saying I'm getting some, but maybe there's something else going on too at the same time. I don't know. But feels like I'm getting something. Yeah, something's being downloaded. Definitely. I'm getting downloaded. Well, I don't want to sit here just silent on a live stream, but I don't know what to do next, really. This is pretty wild. If you were here experiencing it, you'd know. Wow. It's intense. The energy is very intense. Maybe all I can do is just describe it to you. Or try. It's a very intense energy. Warm energy. It's very positive. She did like a dance where she was moving around and around and around. And then she stopped, stared right at me with her big golden eyes. Her big golden eyes are shining like two suns. She just looks at me. And all of a sudden, all these beams come out, all these shapes come out, I don't even know how to describe it. Light comes out of her, and it's coming into me. And warmth moving down my front and up my back. And now she's got one arm up like that, but it's this one. It's a ball. Aren't the dragon... What is that? It's a golden ball. Aren't they usually shown with some kind of a ball? Yeah, Chinese dragons shown with some kind of a ball. Could it be a ball of energy, ball of light? What is that? Wingies, can you see what this is? Dragon, can you see what this is? Yeah, Lewis can see him. Yeah. Well, this is a great big golden ball of energy. That must be what that was about, the golden, great big golden ball of energy. Wow. Now I have one too. Thank you. Thank you for your gifts. Thank you. Much love. Much love. I feel like I'm going to cry. I almost feel like I'm going to cry. That was so kind. So kind of you. And what I have for you, I guess what I have for you is love. And she says, that's enough. Yeah, I'm getting it. That's enough. Love is enough. What does a being like you even need? Wow. She hasn't exactly left, but it's kind of in the background now. So now I can kind of look at what you're doing in here. It is. I didn't end up crying, but it felt like it for a minute there that it was going to happen. A very emotional. Wow. She's so sweet. Yeah, probably we need that, Angel. Well, that was mighty kind of her to take an interest in us. I guess here at the end of the year of the dragon, we're just about to go into the year of the snake. She had some last things. Oh, it won't be the last. This is just the start. Okay. Wow. It is, Lewis. I don't feel like crying anymore, but yeah, I did. It's very emotional. I felt the love. It makes you kind of tear up a little bit. She loves us. Thank you so much. And thank you, all of you, for being who you are. You know, the biggest blister and I had blisters. I didn't take pictures of the blisters. I didn't want to scare anybody too bad, but I did recently just video when they were full and they had raised, oh my gosh, huge blisters on me, right in my solar plexus. And yet, sometimes we get injured in areas and it opens something up. Like, I know several people, they get in some kind of an accident, get a bump in the head or an injury somewhere, but afterwards they have a new gift. Maybe this happened to me to open something up for a new gift. And now somebody is saying, it all depends how you frame it, doesn't it? How do you see it? What meaning do you give to it? You assign meaning to it. If you decide that it happened for some helpful or positive reason, then it did. And you are learning to do that. This will help you manifest the desired reality. Oh my God. It sounds like my version of Bashir. It sounds like him. That's the kind of things Bashar was saying. Yeah, to manifest our desired reality, we have to decide. Nothing really has any intrinsic meaning. We decide what it means. That's why it's so important to clear. Keep clearing yourself of all these implanted bullshit attitudes, opinions, and judgments. I'm going to do a great big clearing right now. You know the drill. If you're down with the clearing, I'm going to ask a question. You don't have to answer it. It's just to bring up energy. But the second question is going to be, are you willing to delete that from the program, basically? Uncreate and destroy it. Are you willing to delete this from the program? And if so, just think, nod, type yes, innocent. And I will start. Let's see. Wording is rather important. Let me formulate it. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we cannot assign meaning to anything that happens and have it be favorable to what we desire? Let's try that one. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we are not creators? That we do not make reality? What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we're powerless? Would you be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? And if so, I now uncreate and destroy all that. Times a godzillion, times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, buck and butt, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Whoa! I'm feeling this rush of energy. And now somebody is saying, are you ready to step into being the gods and goddesses of your world? Are you willing to step into that role? You will not be alone. Ever. You will always have beings around you to assist. But remember, you are part of all that is. There is no way for you to truly be alone. Anyway. Yes. Now I see all this green energy. Green and green-blue. Kind of a green-blue energy and a green energy. There's both. It's kind of a green. Oh, wow. Right. Green is a good color. It's color of growth, but it's sort of a blue-green, sort of a pine green. Oh, it's sort of like the turquoise, like the greenish turquoise green. Cool. Oh, Raphael came in. Oh, cool. Raphael came in. Hello, Raphael. How are you doing? I know that's a silly question, but it's a convention among people here. Boy, we got a lot of power here tonight. We got our powerful kin. They are kin to us. They are part of our soul collective. Zadkiel. Well, of course Zadkiel's here. Violet Flame Zadkiel's gotta be here because this is me. Zadkiel is always around me. And maybe he's around you too all the time. Maybe that's... We've probably got a lot of guides in common. Sure. There's more healing work being done out there. You know, Angel and I do literal miracles. I've been doing miracles for years. Consider how your soul sent you. We're not known. Heck, who knows who we are? We're not one of those big prominent names out there. are we? But somehow you found us. You found people that do literal miracles. Aren't you powerful? Your soul drew you to people who do literal miracles. How cool is that? So you can do miracles too. Yep. Yep. We all can if we allow that. That's why, it's what I've been trying to get you ready for years now. You're going to be the ones. You're the ones the world's been waiting for. That's us. And it doesn't matter who knows about us or who doesn't. If the right people are attracted, the people who are attracted to us are the people who need to be attracted to us. Because I'm very well known in the other planes of existence. That's what I'm told. It's like, boy, do I have a lot of friends on the other side. Huge amount of friends. And actually, they're saying some really big fans, if you want to know. Because we come here and do some really, difficult stuff, because this is a plane of intense limitation. And being able to do this stuff in spite of the limitation that they have here. We're very respected for that. To still be able to operate on a plane where there is intense limitation. That is definitely, look, that's way beyond, look, mommy, no hands. Whee! It's like when other beings look at us on Earth, a plane of intense limitation. And they're like, whoa. Some of them are eating popcorn. Their version, going, whoa, are they going to do it? They're going to do it, right? Are they going to do it? Yeah, they're going to do it. Looks like they're going to do it. It's so funny. That's the imagery I'm getting, is that some beings are just watching us going, whoa, do you believe that? Like, gosh, what would that be like? That's so funny to think, isn't it? We've actually got people watching us, beings watching us, kind of in awe. How do you guys do that? How do you even do that? On a planet of intense limitation. Sometimes I wonder myself how we do that. Oh, Oh, Danny White Owl said your dragon was a blue-green dragon. She's more of the Chinese style dragon, by the way. Yeah, she's very beautiful. She's very beautiful. Wow, and sparkles and glows and kind of, glitters like gold and sparkly sort of. Yeah, her scales are beautiful. She really does look like she's made out of gold. And she puts off a golden energy. And she was doing a dance. Isn't that interesting? And that was kind of like a charging up dance to do something. I'm beginning to understand them more. They're kind of giving me some understandings about them. Like the understanding that the myceliums are the nerve structure of the planet. They're just giving me these little understandings at random odd times. Like, this is what's going on. Hey, let me tell you. Drop a little info on you. Here. It's like, really? Cool. The mycelium is like the brain and nerve of the earth. Just like the plants are her lungs. She has similar systems to our own. Some things that function like that for her. Well, it's quite beautiful, actually. See, Mother Earth is a life form. This place is a life form. She's just shaped a little differently. But she has similar life systems to ours. She has a circulatory system, a nervous system, something that's like a brain, or many. Interesting. She has a heart, because she has a heartbeat. You can feel her heartbeat. So she has a heart. So she has all the same stuff we do, pretty much, that constitute having a life. Come on up, baby. Come on. Come on, cowboy. Meow. Meow. Mr. Meow. Cute little meow. Meow. Such a cute little meow. Such a sweet boy. Aw. That feel really good. Felt so good he had to reach back and give me a little love nip. Did that feel good, Mom? That feels so good. Now he's rubbing against something here. You know how they do that when they're enjoying themselves. They rub, rub, rub. Yeah, the purr motor's really going. I don't know if you can hear him. I don't think it's humans abusing her. Like I said, humans may be the conduit being used. It's going to stop. Do you really think that people would choose to do all this crap on their own if they didn't feel like they had to? One thing I know about people is they're kind of lazy. The only reason they, a lot of them do things is because they feel somehow they have to. For whatever reason. Now they all have different reasons. The reason that people are doing these things is they feel they have to for their livelihood, their whatever. Sometimes it's their ego. True. But I really don't feel that it's people, humans exactly. I don't believe it's humans. Sorry. Humans aren't really doing this. It's what's affecting humans. Humans are being used as pawns, playthings, farmed. They get fleeced, milked, and eventually eaten. And then, we got a chrome problem on this planet too. And they're easily controlled because they don't know their own divinity. They've been taught to worship. As a matter of fact, we even have a worship gene built in. And that's why people do crazy shit. Either that, or they're psychopaths and they have no I'm sorry, but they're not like the rest of us. I'm told we've got to become less self-loathing. We've been taught to be self-loathing. I understand that. But stop loathing yourself. Stop loathing humanity, please. Humanity could be a great force for good in the universe. If we're not hijacked. We've been hijacked. Yep. And actually we do. There's some of us that do give energy back to the earth on a regular basis. And there's so many times that I'll be done with something and there'll be seeds or there'll be holes or there'll be a carcass or there'll be something, and we will give it back to Mother to turn into something else. There'll be so many times in a ceremony that we give energy back to Mother. See, it's not all of us. People are ignorant, you know? I mean, that's why Yeshua said they don't know what they do. They don't. They really don't. They don't know what they're doing. People don't know what they're doing half the time. Most of the time, they don't know what they're doing. In fact, they've been kept very ignorant. You know, I guess I'm one of the people arguing for humans. I did. I actually went to the council one time, and I argued on behalf of humans. I said, I know what it looks like, but look at what they're attached to. Look what's attached to them. Look at how the manipulation has gone. They've been so manipulated. Look at the good ones. Look at the ones who have done selfless, amazing things. Look at the people who have risked their life to pull an animal out of a drainage ditch, a flooded drainage ditch. Look at the people who all the time are pulling people out of the firefighters who risk their lives. There are people risking their lives all the time on behalf of others, and sometimes for absolutely no pay. People are capable of great good. Look at the people doing tremendous work to regrow forests, rehabilitate animals who have been in zoos. There's a guy who's got a place, a ranch, where he takes in big cats that have been in zoos. And he's got some incredible stories. And he rehabilitates them. And just lets them live. And he actually talked about having a conversation with a very regal feline. I can't remember, was he I think it was a panther. A big one, huge one. I think it might have been a panther. But I can't remember. It was one of the ones that he had rescued. So he has like a big cat rescue. And he actually found himself having a mental conversation, a telepathic conversation, as to what happened with this cat. And he wouldn't do tricks. The people had been trying to get him to do tricks, and he just wouldn't do it. So instead of putting him to sleep, euthanizing him or something, this guy took him and actually said, you'll never be required to do anything like that. And the animal thrived. He says, you'll be taken care of for the rest of your life. So that's what he does. It's an incredibly humane. People are capable of amazing acts of bravery and selflessness. And I will not abandon them. I will not abandon them. I will not allow them to be lumped into, they're all bad. People are monsters. Some of them are. But just like Typhon, do they all really want to be monsters? Maybe some of them do. Maybe some of them don't, though. Think about that. Me too. Yeah. Well, I've been having to sleep a lot, and I mean a lot. I think that's going to happen a lot because, like I said, we're off in Astral doing fighting the fight. If you're exhausted, this is what my teacher Rika used to say. If you find yourself exhausted, what superhero thing did you do that you're not really claiming and giving yourself credit for? Because people like us, we do superhero shit all the time. It's what we do. I just don't brag about everything that I've done all the time. You guys don't know the half of it. But I'm not always saying every darn thing I've done. Although you will feel that things are different. A lot of times when I'm talking to people on the phone and they've got some kind of issue and I feel like I've got to sleep and then the issue gets resolved. I don't know what I was out doing. I don't remember it, but the issue gets resolved. I don't consciously remember half the stuff I do. I do it when I'm asleep. I guess I can't be bothered with the avatar when I'm doing some of this stuff. So I need to put the avatar to sleep in order to go out and affect some of this. So if you are tired, this may be why. If you are sleeping a lot, this may be why. You're going out doing superhero stuff in your sleep. And your body is exhausted from all the crazy energy you've been putting it through. So it isn't always for a bad reason. It isn't always something siphoning or draining you. Sometimes it's just you are expending a lot of energy to do the crazy shit you do. It's what they tell me. It's like, don't worry about that. You know, Edgar Casey slept most of his life. Do you know that a lot of people who channel entities, it's like they're asleep. It's like they go away. And they miss a lot of their own life because they're a channel. Well, anyway, the chat has frozen again. So hang on. Let me see if I can get it to move. Yeah. Yeah, so basically, if you are feeling tired, no wonder. Don't feel ever bad about that. Check to make sure you're not siphoned. Do your thing to make sure you're not getting siphoned. But realize that sometimes you're just going to be tired because you've been expending so much energy and you don't even know it. We don't even take note of it. There are some crazy things I've done that energetically it was wild. It's just energetically it was crazy of me to even attempt to do that. There was no reason to even believe that a human could even do some of the stuff that I've done. You know, it's like, I don't even know, but I was called on to do it. And sometimes afterwards, I was so, oh my God, was I tired. And man, after I went back 35,000 years, freeing trapped souls, I was exhausted for months. For months. But I was told to do that. That was one of the things. And I was in a position where I was going to be taken care of, so it was okay. I didn't have to worry about the physical avatar too much. You know, didn't have a job that I was called to do on the physical plane so much. So it worked out. But man, if I had been working at a job and had to come in for work, I wouldn't have been able to come in for work for a long time. It was crazy. Some of the stuff I've done, I can't even remember all the stuff I've done like that. So, and the planets, they do need help. The sun has a personality. It has an avatar. It needs our help from time to time. The Earth needs our help. The other planets do too sometimes. They are related to us. They're actually our relatives because they're dwelling here in the same solar system as us. Our souls are intertwined. You ever hear of a thing called quantum entanglement? Okay, I think that's enough for now of that. It's pretty deep, folks. Yeah. Well, good for you, Black Dragon. Yeah, well, good for you, because there's no way that I could have, after some of the stuff that I've done, there's no way that I could have held a job. I tried for a while. Actually, for years, I tried to hold a job. And frankly, it was really hard. I mean, there were so many times that I came home. I ate what I called hors d'oeuvre dinners. I would get some crackers, put some stuff on there, and eat that, and then drag myself to bed and pass out. So, man, those were hard days. Some of that time I was trying to take care of my mom, too, with dementia. Yay. See, it's a funny thing. I found this out when I went to the soup kitchen. These people are poisoned. I figured out how poisoned it is. I can't eat at a place like that. I can't eat that food and have a normal mind. My mind goes. If I don't take care of myself and eat right and give myself enough sleep, I start getting like them. And I remember Paul picked me up from there one time. I went down to eat there. I would go there. I didn't have much money. I needed to eat something. I would go down there and to see people in town. A lot of people in town ended up there because they were seniors or they were very poor. And Paul would pick me up to take me to the grocery store. And I remember thinking, I don't even know if I can shop. I can't think right. After I would eat there, I literally couldn't think right. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. Is it all the toxins? or maybe the energy. But if this is the way that people are, normally, it isn't normal. No wonder they do stupid shit. No wonder they're all act like they're crazy. They can't freaking think. They're being poisoned. Because the food is, of course, standard food. It's, they're, they don't have the, they're not eating grass-fed and so on and so forth. I'm thinking, my God, what it was doing to my mind, what it was doing to me. If this is how people are living, trying to live their lives, trying to make decisions from this, it was hard for me to even just go shopping, to just do something normal. You know what? That coughing, too, that I have, I noticed that some channels, they have that coughing when something's channeling through. Maybe something's coming through. But yeah, when I'm singing and all of a sudden I start coughing, something's trying to come through. You gotta free up the vocal cords to do that, get the rust off, But yeah, it was so enlightening to me, because I'm very careful at home, what I do, what I eat, what I do, etc. I go down to that place and eat some of their food, and I am my brain, I don't know what's going on. I was so glad that Paul was with me, so I knew what the hell I was doing, that somebody with a functional brain was with me. God, it's scary. It scared the crap out of me. Every time I had brain fog, it scared the living crap out of me. Because I could not get A to connect with B. I could not connect dots. I could read labels, for instance. I could read a paragraph. I didn't know what the paragraph meant. I could read it. I could even repeat it back to you. I had no idea what I just read. Crazy. So whatever it is that's in there, all of the chemicals and stuff, it's so that you won't be able to connect the dots. It's so that you won't be able to tell what's real. You won't be able to see reality. Man, being in that state of consciousness was horrible. It will give you a lot more compassion for people to feel that. Oh my God. Yes, I developed a lot of compassion from the times that I accidentally did that and just completely lost my brain. Like my brain wouldn't function. It was offline of the way it normally functioned. God, it was scary. God, I never felt so scared. Yeah. Yeah, me too, Angel. Right, and we're literally being poisoned. The food is poison. in this country, our food is so poisoned that they won't allow it in other countries. What do you think's going to happen? When I think of what my brain is like now, what my mind is like now, the way I'm functioning now, compared to after one of those meals, they want me to come back and eat there. They miss me. I am terrified to eat there, man. I don't want to feel like that ever again. When that stuff starts happening, it scares the crap out of me. That does scare me. Because then bad stuff can happen. I mean, I've had bad stuff happen to me because of that kind of thing. And it'll creep up on me, and then I'll realize, oh my God, I've been poisoned. And when I would try to say, I feel like I've been poisoned, people looked at me like I was crazy. What do you mean you feel like you've been poisoned? I feel like I've been poisoned. Well, now it turns out, hey, we've been poisoned. I could just tell, that's all. It really kind of makes me mad sometimes when I think about, I was saying it years ago, we're being fucking poisoned. I feel poisoned. And people were like, oh, that's crazy. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's very important that you bless all your food, eat very carefully, don't expose yourself to the wrong shit, okay? If they're spraying something out there, if you can't get the skies to clear, stay out from under. Try not to breathe that crap. All of the crazy crap that they're doing. And you know what? And I heard another lady talk about that, and she said she was really appalled to find out that all of the substances she was trying to keep out of the workplace because they were dangerous, they were loading them up in the planes and spraying them all through the skies. And so she became a whistleblower. I can't remember her name, but she became a whistleblower, lost her job. And she was saying, man, they're putting poisons. I mean, they're putting stuff that if it was in the workplace, we would be required to call hazmat. They're throwing it up there all over the sky. And when she realized that, she couldn't be a part of it anymore, but what could she do, you know? So, yeah, expect to hear more from her if they don't do something to her. Hope she lives. I hope RFK lives to make the changes he wants to make, and Trump lives to make the changes he wants to make, and you know what? And I'm so tired of people, you know, oh, this is all a game. This is all theater. This is all, okay, fine. If it is all theater, tell that to all the people who burned. Yeah, I think a lot of it is theater. There are people that I have stopped listening to. I'm done listening to them. Used to listen to them all the time. There's some excellent tarot readers. I can't listen to them anymore because the readings are not anything that relate to me anymore. So, sometimes that happens. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know I had curses on me. I know I did. I know I did. I had various people. I found out another one, like just within this last year, I found out another one who actually I was targeted by, and I found out why. And you know what? It's hard to be a good looking woman, and it's also hard to be a woman that's not good looking. It doesn't matter. Somehow she was jealous because, why? Because I was trying to take her man? No. Because her man was infatuated with me. I only found this out recently. Her man was infatuated with me. So she put a magical hit out on me. How about them apples? I didn't do anything to her. It was important enough to her. Why? Because he was really fascinated with me. That's all. I did nothing to her. Hmm. Is she a fucking reptile under the skin? Probably. That's what I think of some of these people. They're not controlled by them. They're not humans. So a lot of these people are not. They're overridden. They're overrun. They're corrupted. You know, they're not people. Not the same in the same way. Maybe there's a person under there somewhere. Yeah, a lot of them are brainwashed. And from an early age, too. And it's so disgusting that people would put their time, energy, and money towards cursing somebody else. I know. Like I said, I just try to think about all the good people doing all the good things they do. And there are some people also who will put a curse on you for nothing you really can help. What am I supposed to do? Be a different person? Wasn't my fault. My personality, some people just fall in love with me spontaneously. I fall in love with others too, spontaneously. It's not, it's just because they're them, you know? Chris has never worked with you. Oh, good for you. I didn't know right away I had curses on me. I didn't know what was going on. But after a while it became apparent. When things started switching on and I started understanding what was really going on. Oh, I'm going to have to go to sleep soon. I really love you guys, and I hope that everything falls into place for you. Wingies, I hope things go well for you. I'm trying to do the same thing because I'm tired of being, low budget woman. However, I have manifested a lot of things that have helped me out without having more work. I might have even manifested Timu, of all things. Because I was thinking, how am I going to get the things I need without, you know, having more money, Okay, maybe there's a way around having a lot of money. Maybe there's a way, and it's the same damn plastic, it's the same damn stuff you're getting in the stores. It's just, if you feel like you're doing much better by going to a Walmart and walking around, and you drive all the way to the Walmart, find a space in the parking lot, walk around, picking out stuff physically, and then you take your stuff up to checkout, and they want you to self-check out. If you feel like you're doing something better and you're going to pay triple, quadruple what you could be paying, and it's all still fucking from China, I'm sorry. Stuff is all still from China. Look at it, or Bangladesh, or whatever. Look at that, but most of it's from China, isn't it? Look at the tags. It's from the same places that you're going to get off Temu. Same place. So what are you doing? And Wally World? You think that's a good American company? So good that they treat their people so bad that they actually have applications for public assistance right there next to the job applications. Why? Because they know they're not going to pay enough for you to get by. They know that. Really. Supporting Walmart. Supporting Target, which isn't much better, Target. Supporting whoever. It's all still Chinese stuff. Angel Wings, 5 years. Yeah. Yeah, I come and I try and support your channel when I see it, when they let me see it. When they let me see that you're on. I try to support you. Psyche, very nice guy. Psyche, sweetheart. I try to come on his show. I go on and I'm like on the panel and stuff. I try to go to some places. John's show, of course. But the class, I have been kind of missing the other stuff. but the classes are fine. Anyway, yeah, I mean, honestly. And I had bad, I mean, I, mm, after all that, I needed some water. At first, I didn't trust Timu either. I think I put some silver in here. But then I realized maybe I created Timu. Maybe I manifested it because I needed it. A lot of people needed it. Maybe it was one of my manifestations. Because I don't drive, and that's what I need to manifest, though. I need to manifest a car and driving and stuff. But unless you can afford it to take care of a car, why manifest a car? I've seen that happen with my neighbor. She got herself a car. She can't maintain it. Not these days. She can't hardly afford gas to get anywhere anymore. So until things change, I don't guess I need to manifest that right now. Need to manifest making it so it's really easy to get around, though. That's what I need to do. Really cheap and easy to get around. I miss having a car, really, though. Okay, I need to go off. I'm Mama Sasquatch. Ah, hello, Woo Riders. Yes, Black Dragon Angel has her channel. I try to be over there when I can. And Woo's got a channel. Just people subscribe to the people who come in here. They need it. Hello, Woo Rider. Been sending some energy to the fire devastated areas. I hope you're okay. And your family. I'm about to get off. You know, we all been falling asleep today. It's just the energy just been hitting us like that. This is just, yeah, a lot of people coming in here going, oh, I've been sleeping most of the day. I've been sleeping all day. Me too. That's why I was on so late. I wanted to be on at 8:30. I was planning on 8:30. I didn't wake up until 11. I thought I was going to take a little nap. Around 6 o'clock I had eaten. 6:30. I had eaten. I thought I was just going to take a little nap. And I wake up and it's like 10:30. And I'm like, what the hell? And I'm thinking, should I even go on? Because is anybody... But yeah, you guys are night owls, so I came in. But seriously, I did not expect to be asleep for that long. Yeah. Oh, you fell asleep in the taxi, huh? Mm-hmm. And for all of you people who are in my Patreon, I appreciate it. And for those of you who aren't, I understand. And I do my best to relocate money too, but yeah, I got things I gotta do with it. I understand. You gotta live. What interview? I know. We were talking about that, Woo. He was cheerful. You could see the burning stuff behind him. And he's there, like I've been saying, you weren't here for it, but it's like, he's like, hey, and there's already people making offers for the land. And we're going to rebuild the whole place. And he's all happy. Freaking inappropriate. Well, I hope people can see him now. Can you see him now, people? New scum? As opposed to old scum? He's a little younger scum, that's all. Is he human? I don't think so. I think he's missing. Like I said, he's a psychopath. He's happy. He's happy the way's cleared away for Los Angeles 2.0. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Yep. I don't blame you, Angel Wings. I'm about to shut it down here, too. Good night. And good night, everybody. I'm shutting it down. Ah, yeah, Escape from New York. That's the next thing, right? Good night, y'all. And I love you. I'll see you next time. Remember Wednesday we got Paul coming in to talk about, gosh, I got to figure out how to word it so I don't get shut down. Something to do with the C word, you know, that we all went through, and the Jabberwocky, and how it's a two-part, it was a two-part poison, another poison. He'll talk about it. He'll give you the facts. You can go look it up, the rest up for yourself. But he's got some footnotes for you. See you on Wednesday. And take care. One more Snake Plissken movie. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. Yeah, while he's still alive, right? While he still can have it, make a movie, right? Because he's kind of getting up in age, ain't he? Yeah. Well, here we go. Okay, good night. I'll see you Wednesday. Paul's coming on Wednesday. You don't want to miss it. It's interesting info. And even though that part is over, there's still people out there getting the Jabberwocky. Yeah. And who's to say they're not going to try the same old shit again? And if they do, you'll be more informed. Okay. Love you. Good night. Truth is where you find it. Hope you're always finding some here.